The Kick-Ass Over-the-Hill Sausage Fest franchise returns for a third round. The Expendables 3, brought to you by reruns of the Rockford Files. So the Expendables 3, all those old dudes that you remember from the last couple movies return, kind of. And they're here for more kick-assery and more one-liner throwbacks to their old work that they've actually done as actors, kind of. Seriously, I keep saying kind of because it's kind of like that. Ultimately, in the beginning of this movie, kick-ass action scene, you know, it establishes what the movie's gonna be, kind of. And then Stallone tells his entire crew to go fuck themselves and he goes and looks for a younger crew. Yeah, the movie that is built on the gimmick premise that a bunch of old guys are gonna kick ass, and they're gonna come together and fight together like we all wanted them to in the 80s. It's completely wiped out, it's completely gone, washed away. Now we have a bunch of young dudes. And a chick. There's a girl in the Expendables. And all of its rated PG-13 watered down glory. Funny thing is, in terms of what bothered me about this movie, the rated PG-13 thing didn't really bother me that much. Yeah, there were a couple scenes where I was like, I can go for a blood splat right there, or an artery getting sliced. It's like, oh, artery, nope, stab him in the back. Oh, of course, because the blood's hidden and you won't see the blood. I gotcha, PG-13. But for the most part, I still had a lot of guns being fired, bullets flying, and dudes dropping. What bothered me about this movie is that the second third of the movie, like that whole 1/3 of the entire movie is boring as shit. He goes to find these young guys, that just goes against the entire premise of the Expendables. So just conceptually, that's stupid. And the entire thing that keeps the Expendables afloat is the gimmick that it's a bunch of old guys kicking ass. That's the thing. You replace the old guys with young guys, now you just have a grade B action movie that's like other grade B action movies that aren't that good. One of the guys, the computer guy, I'd be okay with them bringing him in on it. Like if they're like, oh, we need one young mind among all of us old dudes. Okay, bring that one computer dude. That'd be fine. He would bring a digital element to that whole analog guns blazing mindset. The rest of it, man, why'd they do it? The end of this movie has another exciting action. You have to leave logic at the door. Helicopters don't move like that. People don't live through that. And people can't physically do that. I mean, it's the Expendables. I'm not going into this for logic. I'm not even going into this movie for believable characters. I want a few things out of this movie. Cool action, old badasses, and references to their old movies. Kinda get a couple of those a couple of times in the movie. I gotta talk about Antonio Banderas. He's in this movie. Holy shit, what does he play? I, honest to God, think that Antonio Banderas is in this movie because Rowan Atkinson didn't want to be. He kind of plays Antonio Banderas on a rock star amount of cocaine. What a waste of his... He's like the most annoying thing in the movie. I swear to you, he is like Stewie in Family Guy where he's like, Mom, Mom, Mommy, 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 Mama, Mom, Mom. Mom. A little background, Antonio Banderas has played this badass Mexican gunslinger, this pistolero hombre in Desperado. That would make sense. If you really want to tone it back and calm him down and have him take a back seat, cool, you can make him a sniper. Whatever he was in this movie, don't do that. The movie's not without merit though. It had some fun action in the movie and Mel Gibson was actually really good as the villain. Mel Gibson looked like he had fun as the villain in this movie. About as much fun as Van Damme looked like he was having in the Expendables 2. Mel Gibson's on screen. You have so many bad, shitty actors in this movie. Mel Gibson comes on screen, you're like, oh, all right, so that's acting. I'm not saying everyone in this movie's bad. I'm saying there are a lot that are. That's right, this movie did not lie. When they say this movie is The Expendables, that's exactly what they mean. A lot of these characters completely expendable. The poster shows you all these people. Yeah, spoiler alert, it's lying to you. Not all these people are gonna kick ass in this movie. If you want to get excited about the fact that there's like a shit tillion characters in this movie and all these people are gonna kick ass, no. And that's pretty much it. So The Expendables 3 has a couple of cool action scenes and Mel Gibson was good as the villain, but they try to shoehorn so many people into this movie that don't need to be in this movie. I'm like, what credentials do they have to be nostalgic at this point as action stars? Nothing whatsoever. A lot of the acting was bad. So in the end, The Expendables 3, yeah, you're not gonna remember it in T-minus 1 day. Yep, already forgot. So The Expendables was a fun concept while it lasted, I guess. So the Expendables movies, have you seen them? What's your favorite to worst Expendables movie? Whatever they are, comment below, let me know. And my campaign for my Aladdin review is still in full effect. All the money that that video receives from all the views from you guys, it all goes to the ADAA, the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, in honor of Robin Williams, because it still sucks, and I still think about it, and I just don't like the fact he's gone. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.